Welcome to week 2 of rebuilding postpartum as a mom of 2 running 2 companies. Here's your weekly FaceTime chat. This is how I've rebuilt my 5 to 9 after my 9 to 5 because I feel like everyone's so obsessed with morning routines, and honestly, I think we're putting our energy in the wrong place. Like, yeah, I love a good morning routine too, but if I wake up and Jackson's lunch isn't packed, or there's a bunch of dishes in the sink, or there's toys literally all over the floor, I have no clue what meetings I'm having for the day, then I kind of wake up already feeling mentally behind instead of just physically behind. So I stopped asking myself, how do I have a better morning? I started asking myself, how do I make tomorrow actually easier? And here's what 4 weeks postpartum actually looks like. After work, I start to get dinner prepared so that when my husband gets home with Jackson, I'm not trying to juggle everyone. I just pretty much have the newborn, or the other way around, my husband has Jackson and I have the newborn. We eat, we hang out as a family for a bit, and then we kind of go into reset and routine mode. And you'll be annoyed because it's nothing fancy. I packed Jackson's lunch for the next day, which is, to be honest, typically leftovers from the night before's dinner. And if laundry needs to be switched over, then I switch it over. Me and my husband kind of tag team the kitchen, or I crank out the kitchen while he plays with Jackson. I'll do the dishes, we reset the space, just enough so that when I wake up in the morning, it doesn't look like yesterday's mess. Then we tag team bedtime, which has honestly been a game changer for me. I set the standard a long time ago that I'm going to need help. I cannot do everything on my own. And so instead of arguing and feeling like I'm nagging him all the time, we just set the standard of whose responsibility is what. That way there is no asking. It's just, hey, tonight is your turn for XYZ. And of course things change when I'm solo parenting or he's solo parenting, but we've had those hard conversations very early on to prevent any miscommunication now. We're on the same page. One of us takes Jackson, one of us takes Grace. Jackson picks up his toys, gets his bath together, brushes his teeth. We read 2 books and we tuck him into bed. That is it. Nothing crazy. The other person focuses on Grace. For instance, right now my husband has her. Grace has a pretty simple bedtime routine right now. Pretty much a feed, a bath, lotion her up, get her jams on, and call it a day. Now, is it perfect every night? Absolutely not, but I had to learn these systems have to be a little bit flexible, and they are never perfect, but even then, I still ask myself, what is the minimum that I can do tonight for future me so that I can be thankful tomorrow that I got it done? Maybe it's only packing lunch, or maybe it's just getting the dishes done. Maybe it's laying out everybody's clothes. I don't have to do literally everything. I just have to stop making tomorrow harder than it needs to be by holding off the inevitable that needs to get done. And I think that's where a lot of people get stuck, is people think they need this like aesthetic morning routine with the lemon water and the journaling and the sunrise walk, when really sometimes the best morning routine is waking up to a clean kitchen. This postpartum really isn't about getting my old life back, because transitioning between 1 to 2 kids is a very different juggling act. I wouldn't call it like vastly more difficult, it's just very different. And because it's different, that just means I need to practice a different strategy, different standards, and a different routine. I'll continue to keep you guys posted as we figure this out together.